Hey guys, it's been a while since I came to you in this format, since I talked to you, and I am winding down the season. I just had my last harvest of salvageable tomatoes, and they're green, and they're kind of a little bit mushy because they kind of got cold. They're that kind of format, but I think I can use the stuff that is healthy tissue. For like a green enchilada sauce. Should be able to do that. And I'm in traffic, so I thought I would just give you a shout out. Hi everybody. I hope your seasons went well. Mine was busy. I'm kind of glad it's winding down. It is and it isn't. I have strawberries in the greenhouse. I still have peppers in the greenhouse. What else is in there? Swedish ivy. I have peppers in the hoop house that are still holding out. The poblanos, the Cajun red, and the snackers. I still have those in the hoop house. And cosmos are still alive, but the zinnias that were inside that hoop house are they're gone now. So I've been pulling those up. What else? I have a bunch of starter like 4-inch pot baby rue plants, and I have 3 baby lavenders that I broke off from the accidental break off. I made them grow from that, and then I also took my bonsai. I have 4 bonsai mugo pines, and I made trenches in the soil under the hoop house. Made trenches in the soil toward the back, the north side of it, and put them in the trenches and buried them all up. And what I'm hoping, cross the fingers, is that they are going to survive the winter, that their root balls will still be preserved inside the ground, like in the ground, and that I could just dig them up when I'm ready. And if this method works, then there are quite a few other plants around the yard that I want to dig up. I have a lot of forsythia volunteers, like the branches fell over and touched the ground, and where they touched the ground they made roots, so I can snip the branch, dig those up and repot those. I have some more Carmine Jewel cherry bushes. Those are some volunteers that had grown up around the other bushes. So I'm going to pot those up. Maybe. I might pot them up, or I might actually transplant them to a different place where I'd like them to be. What else is still growing? I said Swedish ivy. I have Swedish ivy in the greenhouse. Still have carrots, lettuces, Swiss chard, and parsley growing in the enclosed garden, the gated garden that's by the chickens. And I have romaine lettuce and broccoli, I believe, and kale growing in the front gardens, and some more carrots. The zucchinis are done. They had a good run, and they faded out with that last real hard frost that we had. And I think there's something else, and I can't remember. I think I have broccoli growing in one of Josh's arches. The cut garden is pretty much done for the season. It's changing colors for the fall. It looks really pretty. And the calendula are still popping. They're just happy. They seem to be unaffected by frost, which is kind of fun. Sweet potatoes. I've got some vines that are dying back on the vine and on the trellises themselves. I got to pull them off, but I need to dig underneath to see if there actually are some sweet potatoes that I need to get up. I think that's it for now. I do want to get some pots and start some other cold crops. I do want cabbage. Every time I try to plant cabbage, it turns out that the seeds come up as like broccoli or kale or something else. It's like the packages were mislabeled or something. But I do want to grow cabbage and some more greens in the greenhouse itself. And I think that's about it for this year. I have strawberries in long troughs outside. I have like 3 of those. And I want to get straw and tuck those in to keep the root ball from being frozen. For strawberries, I guess the key is the leaves themselves can die back, that's fine. But try to keep the root ball itself from freezing. So if I insulate with straw in a protected area, it should do really well. And then I do have 2 strawberry plants in the greenhouse itself. And they're getting new leaves. It's kind of fun. It's fun to see the little baby leaves popping up. So maybe we'll have strawberries in, December or something. I don't know. It's a fun experiment. I love this stuff. Do have garlic coming in the mail. I do have 2 more cherry trees. This time they'll be dwarf cherry trees. And I will plant them near the one cherry tree that I don't know what it is. And I'm hoping they can kind of commingle. And we'll get fruit on everything. And I think that's about it. I want to get a couple more fruit bushes for the front. The strawberries I planted all up in the different beds in front are growing really well. The leaves are growing really well. They love this kind of weather. They love it cool and then rainy and wet, and then they like the sun coming out. So I mean, you think about strawberries, they usually bloom in June, or you get the berries in June. But some of the strawberries by the house and by the rain barrel are actually forming fruit again, which is nice. And if we get to them before the chickens do, we get to enjoy them. If not, we lose out. Anyway, that's about it. Just figured I'd check in with my peeps. And I hope you're having a good fall. It's real bittersweet. The end of the season is bittersweet. There's so many beautiful colors still. They're not, they're not flower colors, but here, I'll show you. Fall colors. And I just love them. They're beautiful. I don't know if you can see those. In the middle there is the chokeberry. And then back there is the, right here. So that's right there's chokeberry. It's like reddish bronze. And that's the witch hazel. And there's the birch, little birch tree right here. It's going to grow into a nice big birch tree. The deciduous holly is turning yellow right here. It's got berries on it. And then over here's fantastic looking trees too. Trees and flower and just, I don't know, just beautiful, beautiful colors. The poor maple tree has almost lost all its leaves. This one right here, this one, it's almost lost all its leaves, but I see something exciting. There is a nest in the branches, and this is only I believe 2nd year here, so it's kind of lucky. The nest is right about there, and I think it's a finch nest. That's pretty cool. I like to see that. The finches were going crazy with the sunflowers over here. See, now you can see the colors a little more. The northern switchgrass, this only grew right here. That only grew, that's about half the size it was last year. It was much taller last year, but we had a lot more water too. If I had had a watering system out there and watered regularly, everything would be even taller. But it's okay. It's all right. And it means I can be in this part of the yard, like watching me doing my stuff. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a great fall. And I just wanted to touch bases. That's really zoomed in. I hope you guys are having a great fall. I just wanted to touch bases and just tell y'all I love you. And keep learning and growing, learn and grow, learn and grow, learn and grow some more. And I Hope to talk to you again soon.